Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast.
What movies did you watch behind your parents' back as a kid? Maybe you stayed up late. Maybe it was at a friend's house when you shouldn't have. Maybe you were at a grandparent's house who happened to have cable and everyone was asleep and you're like, let's see where the Sci-Fi Channel goes at 2 a.m.
I was 8 years old.
Once.
Yeah, I was 8
Like
years
50
old.
years ago.
How long
I
ago
was
that?
8 years old when I saw Aliens,
Okay.
and that was too soon.
That is too soon.
Yeah, I would like this. I was over over at this kid's house. We lived in this apartment complex in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this kid's like, "Oh, come check this out!" And like you're watching the movie, and then like I just remember, what's his name, coughing on his noodles, and then bursting forth, and I was like, "Ah!" That scared the crap out of me.
You know what? Jane just saw her first Alien film for the first time like 4 months ago.
I
She'd never
did.
seen a single Alien film.
And
Does it hold
honestly,
up?
it was
Was it
already too
Alien?
soon. It was still too soon. I
Was
was
it-
still scared.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I thought it was actually legitimately pretty scary.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, I think they did a great, one of the movies that I love the most that I think, and this actually is partially my answer to things I snuck too soon as a child, is Jaws. And Jaws is like so great and such an iconic monster movie because it doesn't show you the monster very often. And Alien, I feel like really did that as well, where like it was sparing enough to where it was, you know, very tense and scary.
It's also why Signs was so
Totally.
effective.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that has like something you have to CGI or costume, I feel like is better when it's done sparingly.
Mine was Raising Arizona.
Oh, it's a good
Dude,
movie.
that's a
a
quality
good one.
movie.
Yeah.
Mine's really dumb. At a sleepover friend's house, they put on Wedding Crashers, which is
Oh,
just
sure.
not
You're
a
not
funny
supposed
or
to-
good movie.
Right.
It doesn't hold up really either. There are
It
some
wasn't-
funny parts. Yeah, parenthetical bad.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
We have sex with women.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like the entire premise of the movie.
That's like mine because we snuck into one of the American Pie movies when I was
Sure.
in like middle school, high school.
Speaking of misogyny, parenthetical,
Yeah.
debatable.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember. My dad and I went and saw a movie.
Debatable to whom?
I don't even remember what it was.
Men.
But then we snuck. My dad's like, "Come on!" And we snuck into a different theater, and we caught the tail end of the Crush with Alicia Silverstone. Is that the one, Jason? Yeah. And
Producer Jason is
have
confirming.
you seen that movie, The
No.
Crush? It's like this girl gets a crush on this guy and like
Jane looks confused.
torments him. But the very end of the movie, she like finally snaps and she's attacking him in like his attic, and he punches her right in the face and she flies across the room, and like the whole theater like cheered.
I will say one other that a friend of mine snuck over, and at a sleepover at my house, we watched in terror that my parents might come down and interrupt us, was The Matrix.
Which really?
Well, because that's rated R.
Yeah.
We were like 13.
Yeah.
But like that's a very good movie.
It's so good.
That's one that Jane also hasn't seen. I'm like, look, if you're gonna watch like an older like film classic,
Haven't
The Matrix
seen
is actually pretty
The
good.
Matrix.
I haven't seen The Matrix.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
I would,
It's
man,
bad.
for years and years and years, that was easily my favorite movie.
It's
Really?
very, very
yeah,
good.
The
it's really
Matrix.
good, and it holds up. The second, third, and I used to really like champion for those the
Revolutions and
Matrix
Reloaded.
and Revolutions, and I've gone back and watched them in the last couple of years, and I was like, these just don't hold up.
Yeah.
Those don't. Yeah.
They don't. I like the premise of the third movie. Yeah,
I haven't seen the new one at all.
the fourth one, like, and now I'm just kind of done with it. The fourth Matrix movie is like recent Weezer albums, like just really
I liked
wrecks.
I liked one of the recent Weezer albums. What's the one with the big monster on the
So
front?
much
Back to the the open
Nope.
first song is Back to the
Wow.
Shack. I
Nope.
like that. album.
The look you're getting
Hard
right
pass.
Yeah. Very,
Okay.
lots of
Weezer's dead to
judgment.
me.
Anyone else
Um,
sneak to watch movies?
Well, I was just going to say that every movie that I snuck to watch when I was like a child was a horror movie, which is weird because I don't really like horror movies, but it was always with the like, well, this is what all my friends are doing. If all my friends jump off a bridge, I will too. But in this way, I watched the original Exorcist when I was 11 years old, and it permanently traumatized
Such
me.
a
I
good
was
movie.
like,
Man.
it was really genuinely scary for a movie made. Ugh. And and it was like at a big sleepover and everyone was like, it's cool. We're all fine. I guarantee you all of us were like miserable the whole time we were watching it. But yeah, I think that is still one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
And none of you slept.
No.
You just pretended to.
Yeah. I don't think we even tried. We were just like, you know what would be fun if we just stayed up all night.
You know, the cool thing about The Exorcist too is that if like that's what a demon possession would be like.
Mm-hmm.
It's over the top and it should like watching it. Yeah. It's terrifying.
It's a very scary movie.
Mm.
I didn't ever sneak to watch like a movie, but I used to go to my friend's house and we would watch South Park.
Oh,
Sure.
My
Nice.
mom did
Yeah.
not like South Park. She was okay with like The Simpsons and like Family Guy, but South Park was like a step too far.
I hate Family Guy.
My parents got upset when we would
Yeah.
watch Ren and Stimpy.
There is
Oh.
one Family Guy joke for me that has stayed rent free in my head that I don't hate lives there,
Mm.
and I quote it all the fucking time. And the basic setup is that Peter and Lois and everyone in the whole neighborhood is invited to a timeshare presentation. And you like every timeshare presentation, you're going to get like offered if you
Yeah.
sit through it, you get it. And the thing is, anyone who sits through it gets a boat, like a speedboat.
Yep.
And they sit through the whole timeshare presentation. People go in, you see them coming out like actually having boats, and they go in there and like, well, you've sat through the whole timeshare presentation, and we could give you this boat, or we could give you this mystery box.
Oh
And
no.
it then is my favorite fucking line in that show, in which Peter goes, Lois, the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know, we've always wanted one of those. And to this day, like anyone who hangs out with me and plays almost any game with me regularly will hear me at some point make a joke of whatever. There's an ambiguous thing.
Yeah.
I will always say, could even be a boat. You know, we've
Yeah.
always wanted one of those.
Mhm. I hate Peter Griffin to my core.
Uh-huh.
I think Lois is real hot.
That's your cartoon crush.
I was just like, that's why I wound back to that
Full
because I
circle.
think
Something
Lois.
else you need
I
to
don't know
unpack.
why. Lois is real
Lois.
hot.
All right. All
It also
right.
gives
Oh,
us
man.
another Patrick Warburton role
Mm-hmm.
because he's
That's
Joe,
true.
right? The
Yeah.
neighbor in the
Oh,
wheelchair.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I think the best Patrick Warburton role for me is still Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
The Tick's
Yeah.
great, but Emperor's New Groove. Oh,
Props.
10 of 10.
Cusco's poison.
yeah, it's,
The poison made for Cusco.
it's all coming together.
The Family Guy Star Wars though,
Pretty funny.
I laughed that I only saw the first one. It was really, really funny.
Yep.
I saw with a friend of mine who really liked those, and it was good.
Yeah.
Anyone else movies that stuck with them that they snuck to see?
Fatal
Um,
Attraction.
Wow.
Wow.
Fear? You haven't
Famous.
heard of
Famous
Fear?
misogyny.
When I was like 10, probably.
Yeah.
Pretty
Fear.
terrible
Like
to watch
Marky
when you're
Mark?
10. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like stalker slasher.
I think
I-
I saw
what's
that
that
movie
about?
in the theater. What's it about?
I don't know, but Marky Mark's in it.
I feel like sort of a similar vibe to Fatal Attraction. Actually, the first rated R movie I ever saw was True Lies.
That's a
And-
good movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was funny because it was like we were staying the weekend with my aunt and uncle, and like my parents weren't there, but my grandma was there, and like we were like, we want to watch a movie, and we were all kids, and my uncle was like, I don't know, watch this, and puts in True Lies, which is like this rated R movie purely because Jamie Lee Curtis does a striptease.
Yep.
And I think I
Oh,
was
yeah, I've seen
like
that.
7 or 8 years old, and my grandma like came in the room as Jamie Lee Curtis is doing her
That's
like
the way
sex
it always
illustrate-
happens.
Uh-huh.
and
Right at
she,
the moment.
I mean, I thought she was going to have a heart attack on the spot. And then she was like blocking the TV with her body. And we were like, no, we want to see it. And-
Shake it,
Yeah.
Dance, Nana.
But yeah, that was one that like I remember like our parents picking us up and they're like, what'd you do this weekend? We were like, we watched True Lies. And they were like, why? You're 9 years old.
Wow.
I did
Why
watch
not?
40-Year-Old Virgin with my uncle, and it was very uncomfortable
Mm.
the
Oh,
not
entire
great.
time.
Dude.
Yeah.
So, dear friend of mine, whenever I'd go out to visit him, like his family would take me in for whole stretches at a time. And they'd eat dinner and watch a TV show together. Sometimes on the weekend, they would eat dinner and watch a movie. And my friend's mom was like, oh, I'm really in the mood for a comedy. And my friend's dad is like, oh, a friend of mine at work loaned me a bunch of DVDs. I think a lot are comedies. Like, pick one out. We'll watch that. And so she's looking at like director. And we're all going to sit there. So it's me, my buddy, who's like 6 months younger than me. So we're like 17, 18, his little sister, who's like 2 years younger, and both of their parents. And she's like, oh, this is a Kevin Smith movie. Kevin Smith's really funny. Let's watch that. as we together as a family sit down to watch Zach and Miri make a porno.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
Oh
was
my
kind of on you
God.
guys because the title is
Yeah.
really
I think they were
explanatory.
like-
Oh, that's what it's about. But how explicit is it? Very.
Very.
Never in my life have I seen such closed body language among family members. Like
And you're like,
elbows
can't
touching
look at each
themselves in
other.
front of you with your hands between your knees as your whole body is just trying to collapse into itself. I was like, man, I'm really glad I'm not related to anyone here.
Mhm.
We'll do another opening talk one day about most embarrassing thing you've watched with your relatives.
No, we're not
wow.
going to do that. That's going to get somehow really weird. The last one I'll throw out there is I got to see, like, when Sci-Fi would put on weird movies at night, I got to see Army of Darkness, and I fell in
Army of
love.
Darkness
yeah,
is
yeah.
great.
It was the first Evil Dead film I saw, and I fell in love with Sam Raimi through that. I watched Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. I went to the library and got Darkman, which is a phenomenally cool piece of cinema.
The bandages.
Yeah.
I've seen that. But
And,
it
like-
was years ago. So yeah.
And it's if you look at it, it's essentially like you could see how Remy in Darkman was creating the blueprint for the first, like, for what would become how superhero movies were successful.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's super cool. Part of the reason, like, he was then brought on to do Spider-Man later, and you can see a lot of Darkman's DNA in Remy's Spider-Man.
Jason from the text. This is Jason on the official text messages.
Writing in.
Wanted to let us know that he watched Tremors from another room through the door while his family watched it,
Yeah.
and it scared the crap out of him. But he thought it was great.
Tremors is a
Yeah.
fucking great
It's
movie.
a
It
so
is.
good movie.
Yeah.
The one of the greatest lines in cinema history is "You monsters picked the wrong damn rumpus room," and it's Reba McEntire,
yeah.
which is so great. I love it so much.
Oh, speaking about ending up in the wrong rumpus room,
With Reba McEntire.
Yeah,
you may have ended up in the
Sent to the
could be worse
priestess.
That's my next character.
Mhm.
you may have ended up in the
She a single mom?
Oh God. Are you all done?
Sorry.
There's
No,
one
go
chance,
ahead.
Fancy.
You may have ended up in the correct cavern underneath Oleg's, but apparently you've got the wrong body.
Ugh.
Well, we have one of them.
Let's just do a little, like, I know we've been only kind of drunkenly playing for like 3 episodes. What do you think? Where your character's at with all this? What do you think, Lucky? You're leading this fucking shit. What do you think Lucky is going through Lucky's head?
Yeah, I mean, we got to sprint out of here
Yeah.
Mhm.
and find this dude's brother. I mean, I guess we should probably get some identifying details, but
Why do we need to do that, Lucky?
because of some sort of creepy creature situation.
Oh, okay.
I think the implication at the end was that because he said they fed my brother something and he's up in the town. So he's about to go rampaging
He's
around
gonna
the
go.
town up there.
Because of the implication.
Something's
Because
gonna-
of the implications.
because of the implication, yes.
I will say, like, as these characters, like, we have not seen the monsters that our other characters have seen. So I feel like me personally, as Roxanne, is just still mad that she was ripped out of bed to come do this shit, and now is just like, okay, I gotta go. Like we're burning nightlight.
That's a great T-shirt, by the way. Nightlight.
Because yeah, like she's not very smart, so she's seen the cages and these like people and the animals, and she's like, I mean, this is just cult shit. I don't know, like it doesn't matter to her. She doesn't really care. She's just whatever. Oh, okay, one more person to save. This is what happens when you go on adventures. You have to do dumb shit that you don't care about.
Jared, do you think Lucky has pieced? I mean, like, I think you as players all know what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jared, do you think Lucky does?
Yeah, I think so. At least to a certain degree that he knows that it's been bad and that they need to do something about it. I don't know if he knows exactly what's going on, but
I tried to paint the picture of like the success of like the
Yeah.
body, every cage, a body and a creature.
and we didn't. I mean, we didn't have exactly a ton of time to do like thorough investigation, but like
Sure.
he does have
Yeah, because
knowledge
threw
Fae.
ice at the people.
like knowledge
Yeah.
wild.
Is this also
So there may
happening?
be pieces that he's pieced together
Yeah.
off screen per se.
Mhm. Is this also happening concurrently to when the
Yeah.
prime
The
party
hunt?
is at the hunt?
So this would be
Yeah.
happening. So like right
Yeah.
as Ari is getting to the other group to let them know, Lucky kind of had this like, fuck it, I've got to clean this shit up.
Mm.
As my mind.
And they're
That's
kinda
sort of talking
dealing
with
with it.
Jared is that like Lucky is sort of like, I don't know that we can wait for this, especially
Right.
with like
Them. Mhm.
Lucky, as cold as he is so we're like the owlbear is still very fresh, even a year ago in anyone's heads.
Mhm.
And like, I'm sure you were getting lucky with certain reports of like, first it's like, okay, it's weird. There's a bear here. But then like, you guys were talking about like hydras, wyverns. Like, that's not a casual like, oh, there's some bigger predators here. That's monster hunter shit.
Monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Bib's just happy to be here, I think.
Well, you're in the water supply, right? Like it's tied
Yeah.
to the water supply too. So obviously that
Like,
Yeah.
you're like, if
can
they can
impact a ton of people.
Yeah.
because these caverns is where like the groundwater is. So
Right,
like
right.
a lot of the wells pull from these caverns.
I'm
the
picturing
groundwater.
it turning everybody into the like mega zombies that happen in The Last of Us, that are like the
Oh, yeah,
weird
yeah.
kind of like floral zombie
The big
creatures.
bloated
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
New season of that getting
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to come out
It's
soon.
like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'll just say that Zara is very eager to just get this done and get Lucky off her back.
Wow.
Fair.
She does not like the idea of him ratting her out. And
He's literally cat form on her back right
Yeah.
yeah, he's literally just like claws out. She's like, that's really weird. Get off of me.
Speaking of cat related stuff, as I mentioned, like a lot of us group read together Dungeon Crawler Carl, not being sure how we'd feel, and then a lot of us kind of fell in love with it. And it felt
Love it.
really good for me during the cat bits 1 or 2 episodes ago when I got to get Ryan with the like, what do you think about what's the type of dog? There's a specific type of dog she
Cocker
fucking
Spaniel.
hates, Cocker
Spaniel,
Spaniels.
She fucking hates him.
And I got Ryan like he was almost under the table
Yeah.
trying to cover his
Yeah,
laughs.
I had liquid in my mouth. I was trying not
Yeah,
to
yeah.
spray it all over
Spit take.
your good equipment here. Speaking of needing to sprint out of here, how's everybody's hit points? And
I am in a bad way.
I'm an expert in medicine, but I don't have ward medic or anything fast. So if we're gonna heal up here,
Let me see what I can do here.
And you can
So-
battle medicine yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, but you
But
won't be able to
not
do it
in
again to yourself for 24
However-
hours.
Right.
If you have 10 minutes, you could just do treat wounds.
100%.
Cool.
But yeah, but it's going to be 10, 10, 10. Who all needs hit points? I think it's
Well, several of you are all trained in medicine. So
yes.
And also, do we have 10 minutes or is it
Could
like
I-
we gotta get?
That's my question. Like, Lucky,
That's
do
a
we need
huge
to
choice.
go and fight Suicide Squad style, or can we take 10 minutes to at least heal up
Who,
to just
Who's hurt?
S period squad style?
Just her.
Yeah, I am. I'm down 29 out of 80.
Just
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down 25 out of 74.
Wow.
That's where I'm at right now.
I can handle myself. Y'all
Okay.
just
I mean, I
Yeah,
have.
we can take 10.
I
And I
have
can
heal.
also, I have a spell that refreshes every 10 minutes that I can do 3d8 twice. So
Oh.
every 10 minutes, I have a lot of healing. It's just, it's on a cooldown per person.
you actually see
Oh, is it? So
Fib.
your 3d8 is only per person?
No, I can blast everybody for 3d8 once every 10 minutes.
Amazing.
Fib actually leans down, grabs some dirt, spits on it, kind of rubs it between his hands, and
Ew.
slaps it on. And he's like, "That'll do it."
Nice.
Checks
he
out.
rubs it between his bones.
Yeah.
It just like falls through.
It's like a hot dog, you know.
Ew. But I do love hot dogs.
Can only do it hot dog style. What do you want me to do?
Gross.
What's the
So
plan?
everybody who's down, like, there's 13 points of healing, and then I can treat wounds as well.
I mean, if we're trying to go
On-
fast, I can cast a heal spell.
Don't you fucking touch me with that healing.
I won't touch you. Just get 30 feet away from us.
I don't want to
Okay.
touch you.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
So, Lucky, you've told them to take 10.
Yeah, they can take 10. But that's it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
10 minutes.
That's
All
it.
right.
Foreman Lucky.
Actually, we're legally allowed a 10-minute break for every 4 hours of work.
Did you get
Well,
that
you
first
went-
healing?
Yes.
And another 25.
You
Amazing.
decided to
Thank you.
go in the middle of the night, so technically you're still. I mean, you get your 10 minutes. That's it. It's not a new day.
And the whole time this is happening, are any of you like removing this man from the like
Oh,
the
yeah.
strap down thingamajig?
No.
Maybe Fib
That checks
can do that since he's out of the wanting to get away from the healing anyway.
I had to heal myself too, but okay, fine.
Fib, go get that guy.
All right.
I needed to focus to regain my focus point.
And so you help it off, and he kind of you were able to piece together his name. He is Stephus, if is his first name.
Howdy,
That sounds like a disease.
Stephus.
Stephus Serapio.
No, that's a fake name.
Oh. That's the guy from the family we're looking for.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's like, and he just basically goes on to like, please, I've had to watch one by one as they've taken my family and
Oh,
fed them this foul meat. this meat had gone bad. The coconut milk's gone bad.
Dude, what was that from?
White Lotus.
Wait,
The White
coconut
Lotus.
milk's
Yeah, the
bad.
coconuts. Oh
Coconut
my
milk
God.
is bad.
Yeah.
Coconut milk's
Sorry
bad.
for everybody. The White Lotus.
We're still talking about it.
We're obsessed with it. We're basic.
We basic.
Coconut milk
Yeah.
is bad.
How'd you get snatched there, big fella?
They drugged us and brought us down here, and one by one they've been feeding us this corrupted food, and I've watched as one by one my family's died in front of me, these beasts bursting from their body.
Yeah,
When it was down to just my brother and I, they said that we would be the tools to show the hypocrisy, to show the beauty of the beasts to the community, and they would take us each one below and one above.
Oh dear.
If I understand correctly,
sounds like
there
a
was a
weird
family that disappeared,
sexual thing.
but there was another family that witnessed the
What?
disappearance.
No, it was just us. I mean, I guess we were witnessing ourselves.
I'm just harassing James because I know he's
So you think they took your brother upstairs then?
Yeah, that's what they said. They were taking him upstairs, and they said that his glorious transformation would purify the city,
Oh, there's no way that's going to be good.
would show the imperfections and for their beauty.
I would go home if I were you. We're going to try and take care of this for you, but
Definitely don't look in the cages on your way out.
yeah,
Do you have any loot?
Give us your stuff.
wow.
All I have are the clothes that are on my back.
Okay.
Dude, do you want this? He's like unbuttoning his shirt. I'll give you the shirt.
Aw.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's just covered in sweat stains.
Oh.
It's covered in sweat stains. I can actually do something. I cast Extract Element, and I pull all the sweat out of the shirt, and I drop it on the ground.
You hear
Aw.
plink,
Ew.
plink, plink,
And the
plink,
shirt
plink.
is now dry.
I wanted to sweat.
So we
All
take
right.
his shirt.
I don't want a dry shirt. No, I'm just joking.
I wanted the shirt.
Such a weird thing to say.
I can't pull the salt out the water, though. I got
Okay.
it.
We gotta get upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got it.
like,
Do you know where they
like
took
she
your brother?
said, though, I would not look at the cages as you exit this place.
Yeah, but
They
where
forced us all to watch as it happened.
do you
Oh,
know
right.
where do you know where above your brother is? Where is he?
I couldn't see behind me. And he points to like the north end of the room. They took him that way, so I remember. Please save
Oh, okay,
him.
cool.
Okay, so we're about
I
to
think he's
find
the
a-
only family I have left in the world.
Oh, I don't think you got much family left in. We're gonna go in the next room. You're gonna, if you stick around, you're probably gonna hear some pretty awful noises. But good luck to you. You know.
Just get out of here.
Okay.
Try to go somewhere safe.
Who are you?
Oh, name's Fib, but I'm not a liar.
Just this like honestly, to go back to White Lotus,
Amazing.
remember the look Walton Goggins has on his face when Sam Rockwell drops that whole monologue? And it's
It's
just
like-
that. It's this like caring shock. Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
I love it so much.
The audience can't see your face, James.
But I said caring shock.
Okay,
And then I went,
gotcha.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we like rewind and get that again?
Oh, I like you guys a lot. You guys are cool. The door to the north. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
I'm
No,
telling you, this
go
guy's
and get-
brother is probably dead.
Do any of you have
Yeah, man,
survival?
probably.
Follow tracks.
I have.
So's yours. Brr, brr, brr.
I have clever improviser.
No.
So I
Yeah.
can roll it.
Let me
Okay.
see here.
I got
Do it
nothing.
up.
Bet I
Fib
can suss this out here.
25.
with clever improviser and
And a
Trying this.
17 survival. Respectable 17.
ready. There's not a lot of different options. You're not having to like slow down to track at full speed. There's several intersections at which you can easily find what is two pairs of tracks. One walking, like you can see pointed in another set being sort of like dragged and fighting against the first. Very easy to see this. You follow it. With that check, you're able to move pretty quickly. But you move for a while, maybe 20 minutes. You're working your way underground until eventually you find looks like pretty recently carved, like 90-degree angle upwards through the rock. You're having to like squeeze through at one point as you pull yourself up into a recently dug basement of feels like a newer building, like newer construction. And you can see some bits of blood here on the floor in this building. You realize you've all been partying so late, it's got to be getting close to dawn.
Wow.
You think it's been such a long time between you all like didn't start this until like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is the passageway that we've been walking like back towards the town? Do we think
Sort
we're
of. It's
just
sort of like very winding, like
okay?
turning and twisting.
I don't know
itself.
survival, so I don't know.
But do you know direction?
No.
I do
Okay.
not have that now. So is there anything up in here as we get up in here? I want to go ahead and state pretty clearly that during exploration, I am always detecting magic constantly.
No, you can only do that for so long. We have to take a break.
Liar. Oh, okay.
But it hasn't been that long. No, so you find like a little bit of blood on like a dirt floor in this sort of cellar, and there's a set of stairs that lead up to like a farm style cellar opening. Like it doesn't go into the bottom of a house; it goes up to the like double doors that open.
Yeah.
You're from the part of the country
I
where
know
there's,
exactly
where
what
there's tornadoes.
that's called
You know,
a storm shelter. Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
one of those type of things.
Yeah. Well, who's opening that door? Because sure as hell ain't going to be me.
Yeah, who's your melee
Can
tank?
I sneakily open the door? Can I stealthily open the
Yeah,
door?
what's your stealth bone?
Plus 13.
Yeah, you work your way up the steps. It's not as quiet as you want it to be. It's new enough for like little bits of gravel or like stone. The steps give way, and you're able to, and you can open up a little bit, and you see that there's just the first hint of light at the eastern horizon. And you're pretty close to the center of town, out front of Oleg, what used to be Oleg's trading post, nearish the intersection of these two roads, one of the most densest populated parts of the city.
Yikes.
And you just see small little drops of blood leading down the street towards two figures, maybe 100 yards away, one dragging the other.
Oh, wow.
Just gonna make like
yeah.
little hand motions to everyone. Two figures dragging a body.
Shoot him. Two words. First word.
Sounds like body.
Use
Yada,
Navy
yada,
signals.
yada,
I
yada,
don't know the
yada.
Air Force signals.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like... I'm sorry, I keep kicking
Oh,
Jared's
you're
mic.
fine.
Yeah, I feel like we should just...
Who's the most melee in our group?
It's
Fireball.
going to be me.
Ba-ba-da-da-da.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Who's the most melee? Who can get up in there quick?
Like,
All
I'll
right,
do
you
it.
come
I'll
here.
probably die.
Haste.
Oh,
Amazing. So what does that do for me?
it gives you
An
an extra
additional
action.
5? An extra action.
A move
For to stride or
move
strike.
You said they are 100 feet away?
100 yards.
100.
Oh, that's
What?
much farther.
Tell me that in feet.
300.
300, yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
if you want to wait to cast that trick.
Yeah,
yeah.
So,
We'll wait till we get a little
so right now
closer.
you're all still, as you've shared with me, still in the basement. Some of you on the steps.
Yeah, I'm going to run.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna run after
we're
them.
sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sprinting.
going.
We're just going.
Ah, shit.
Activating my gate.
Can somebody pick me up? I got small legs.
Does someone pick him up?
I'm already
Sure.
running.
I grab him. And,
That's my femur. I need the rest of me too.
there's too much of you. Grab my tail. Grab my tail. And I just start grabbing him. Just trying to lift him up.
All right. I want everyone to roll initiative with your choice, athletics or fortitude, as you're attempting to basically sprint up to these two in the street.
What color would fortitude be?
Yes!
I'm so excited.
Of course.
You got a natural one,
Can I-
didn't you?
I did. I sure did.
That's all right. I got a 2.
Jane.
Can I convince you to do acrobatics
I got a
since I
2.
was like
So-
helping him up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jane's gonna...
Don't play it
What
again.
happened? Don't play it again.
I'm so
That's way
fucking
better.
excited.
Straight.
Yeah, I'm
I
scared for
saw
what
that
this is going to
yesterday
be.
and was like, oh, awesome.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Now, did
Can
we
I say-
spend 10 or
might come up
20
later.
minutes when we were down
10.
there? Fuck.
Yeah, we just spent 10.
What do you need 20 minutes for?
I was going to get some focus spells back, but
Oh.
I healed myself over the 10 minutes, so.
Talk to me about those initiative rolls.
16.
Your
With the-
grandmother.
Is that a natural,
one.
So you get 2 actions on your first turn.
Yes.
It's really
Oh.
sad.
Hey, she gets 3
It's
actions.
3 because I got hasted.
So, well, no, because you cast haste as a part of your
All right,
initiative.
okay.
You can give it to frickin' Brian, whoever.
No, no.
Brian.
Fuck, it's Brian.
Yeah. Wow. It's probably not
So
gonna be
rude.
good.
So rude.
No, I promised it to you.
All right. I don't know why I said that with your accent. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, this might
Talk
come
to me
up. Okay.
about what else people got for initiative.
15.
And it has not been
15?
an hour since our
A
last combat.
2.
Has
Right.
it?
10 minutes.
A 2 and a
Yeah.
13 fortitude save.
Okay.
So I can't battle medicine you or me this
Yay.
combat.
Okay.
27.
It is
Wonderful.
the Suicide Squad.
23.
I got small
Okay.
legs.
Freddie, what'd you roll?
33.
Dang.
What?
Sorry for the delay. I rolled a natural
Amazing.
19.
Nice.
So as you're all running up, you see the form. One of the two forms, as you're maybe like 2/3 of the way there, drop to its knees and just start like shuddering
Oh
and
dear.
shaking.
Oh dear.
And you can just see the silhouette of it like do a back bend, basically. And then you can almost hear like this person screaming in such pain. You hear the spine snap right as the chest just rips open.
That's horrifying.
And it's like watching a Coke and Mentos sort of thing, because what comes out of this man's body is so much larger than it. It's as if parts of the body are being blown away by just the sheer force of the displacer. As this creature comes out of its body, rips the head off of the figure standing next to it.
Fuck yeah.
Dope.
And you see standing in front of you
no.
this size huge creature.
What is that?
It is a
What? Wait, give me the drop. Give me the drop.
I have no
I don't
idea.
even know
Start
how to
describing this. I have
It's-
you want to see a
There's
full
lots
picture of
of-
its art?
Yeah.
Lots
It
of
looks like a
swirls.
Dragoliathon.
I
Yeah.
think we're dead.
Swirling. Oh, it's like a snake. Wait, is that a Hydra? Does it
It's
have
like
multiple
a-
heads?
This is a single head on a body of a snake so long that you can't tell where the coiling starts and stops, with many legs and
Yeah, it also
arms.
Arms.
It also
legs.
looks like its mouth is glowing.
It's a
Yeah.
snake. It's like a giant snakeipede.
There's some sort
Yeah,
of
there's like-
electricity thing going on there.
There's some weird
Yeah.
arms though. I don't know where
Yeah.
those
The
arms are.
are weird.
tiny little
I don't-
snakeipede arms.
Like
Very-
mostly
yeah.
snake, but then there's just like arms coming
They're
out
like
of the top
cute
and
little
side of
baby
it.
arms that you never want to be touched by.
Hey,
Ever.
Yes.
Maybe it's friendly.
It doesn't have hair, but its little like head scales are like a 7 of 10. Pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice color, nice shape,
It is a nice color, and you're right.
very pretty. But I imagine we're all running down the street and we're like, ah,
And you watch
Uh-huh.
this thing almost like watching one of those like fake snakes that come out of like the can of chips sort of thing.
oh god,
Just like catapulting out of this man's body. And as it coils through the air, its head comes down and just rips the head off of the form that was
dear.
escorting it into the center of town.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's what you get for being a
Okay.
cultist.
Okay.
And it's like, it's not that it's up in the air, it has so much body. Like as coils of it move up and down, those parts are in the air, held aloft by the muscle of the parts still on the ground.
yikes.
That's its turn as it rips the head off of this person
So it's just
and
that thing
swallows
now.
it.
So that's a thing that can happen.
Okay.
We'll start combat where all of you are on the map in the center of the town square
Wow.
around this beast.
Are there
Is
people
there a good
around, or
audience?
is it just
There's a couple of people you just hear screaming.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would imagine so.
yeah?
Okie
Freddy,
dokes.
you're first.
I cast haste. I grab Fib's arm and cast haste on myself. I'm going to enter my stance to make my iciness in a 10-foot radius for me.
Okay.
I'm going to cast my basic little guy. What's it called again? Oh, no. I just
Impulse?
messed something up. My impulse. Yeah. My elemental blast. Boom. Single action cast. Actually, I'm going to 2-action cast.
Ooh.
There's a rule for this. If I 2-action cast, it adds my constitution modifier to damage.
Oh shit, that seems good.
So.
Hit points until the day you die.
Damn it! These are other characters' things. I miss.
Okay. Roxanne.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Da, 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 da.
Or in the words of our
Da, da,
friend
da,
Matt, in the words of friends of the podcast, Matt Perry, I didn't ask how big the room was.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I burn my friends and enemies alike.
Shh. Oh, I have a random rules question. So for
So,
for spell DCs, is it just the same across whatever
Yeah.
spell
Yes.
rank? Okay,
Isn't that
cool.
so much nicer now?
It's so much nicer.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
It's more
Oh, wow.
consistent.
It's more consistent, but it just doesn't feel like as powerful. Like I want it to be harder to save against one of my larger spells.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I guess it's also harder to save against one of my lower spells. But it is a basic reflex save.
Well, I rolled very, very poorly.
Oh, let's go.
20.
Say
it.
that's a fail.
Love it.
All right.
All right.
Fireball.
Fireball.
All right, so this small bead of light whizzes out from you until it just slams into the body of this centipede snake. It's probably is an excellent description, and just
Thank you.
the fire explodes around it, flames licking around the coiling body.
I'm going to say this feels like it's worse than an owlbear. This seems
20
like a bigger
Yeah.
problem.
21 points of fire damage.
I'm gonna try and befriend it.
That's really good.
Snake charmer.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
And then I got one. I don't really want to move closer. Shield.
Vroom.
Shield, because I don't want to move closer.
Lucky.
Do not blame me for that.
Your turn.
He's gonna fire at it.
No, it's not off guard to you.
Yeah, he's gonna do all the stuff. The stuff he's been doing.
All the
which
stuff.
is the mastermind racket.
What's your nature bonus?
Ooh,
Or what lores do you have?
Baylor?
Anything else?
Politics?
Not a famously political creature here.
No.
So what's your nature bonus?
That's it. Nature is only 10.
Okay, that's successful.
Okay, good.
This is something known as a beehair. A massive serpentine beast with never fewer than a dozen short legs, each ending in 3 hooked talons. They can live to be almost 80 years old. But most perish far younger due to violence.
That's not very old.
Wow. Wow.
Fully grown,
Violence.
they can reach 40 feet, and they weigh close to 4,000 pounds.
Great.
Okay.
So this is full grown.
Hate that.
Yep.
Is this always how they come to be?
Did I
Like,
get to know any
Beer?
vulnerabilities or
What-
any
what would you like to know?
resistances or
Asking me a question.
um,
I'll tell you
does
probably
it
no
have
lies.
any vulnerabilities?
No. You do feel like the way in is that it has so much body.
Oh,
No. You think that it's probably stronger physically than it is mentally.
Okay. I'll share that.
That's good news. Thank you.
So much body.
so much body.
Yada, yada, yada. All right, so that's
Gross.
one action.
Gross.
And then I would do the other. I'd have to pass another one to get the.
It's not
I forget what
undoable.
it's called. What
Yeah,
is it called?
the like detect weakness or whatever.
Yeah, I can't find it for some reason. But
You it's
analyze me.
you hit it.
Okay, taking a shot.
They're rushing into downtown
The
Oleg's.
Ryan die.
Ooh, the
Let's
Ryan
do it.
die.
Nice.
so dependable.
33.
Oh shit, that is a hit.
Oh
Yes.
my. Okay.
Let's go.
You're putting some early damage on them, which is good, because once this thing gets into combat with you, ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Those little hands are so creepy.
For sure.
So
Did I see
creepy.
the little baby hands thing
Yeah.
that Kristen Wiig does on SNL?
Ew.
Thank you.
strong hand.
Jared's doing a lot of.
29 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Get it.
That's all.
You and the group have done a clean 50 damage to this so far.
It's got
That's
Wow.
That's a good
I
start.
feel like that last fight we were just warming up.
Yeah, for sure.
Zara Vex,
Oh no. Okay.
one of the Vex family.
Yeah. It's probably about to be one less.
That's right. There's a lot of them. So.
Yeah, it's fine. So, yeah, I have 3 actions thanks to Fib's haste, despite the
Oh,
natural
you don't
one.
have it yet, right?
Oh, you.
Oh, right.
You might want to delay.
Yeah.
Did we decide that you didn't? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Delay.
So I will delay.
Fib's turn.
I'm gonna cast haste,
Hey.
and
Cool.
I will cast guidance on her as well. How long is that?
Till her next thing. It lasts up to a minute.
Yeah, up to no. Guidance
Until
lasts
it's
until
the
the next
last-
turn.
No, I know, but
oh, that's right.
How many
But
times
they're
a
immune
day?
for a minute.
Immune for a minute. Okay, yeah. So guidance on her as well.
All right.
Great.
Zara, My intention was for this to be for combat to start about 30 feet away, slightly outside of normal move range, but actually in range for you. So you can make it up to it in an action.
I will make it up to. Can I make it up and kind of around?
You could spend additional actions to try to flank it.
I think I will do that.
It
Now,
might
that being said,
smash
you
on
do
you.
have that feat, where as long as there is any other ally adjacent to it, you count as flanking, even if you're not on the
But
opposite
there's
side.
not an ally
Oh.
adjacent to
That's
it.
true.
Gang up.
Yeah.
Gang up.
Gang
Dude,
up.
it's like
So
the
good.
best fucking rogue feat.
Gang
It's
up.
for
So good.
melee
Cool.
rogues, it's great.
Yeah,
is
but
it for
it's
the
like-
rogue or is it for the allies or both?
No.
For the rogue.
Just
The
the
rogue, yeah. So if the rogue has anyone adjacent to the same enemy, the rogue treats them as off guard.
Okay, cool.
If
Yeah.
you are a
That's
melee
still dope.
rogue, it is the best fucking feat.
Yeah, that's
really,
awesome.
really lovely.
Right.
Especially if you have any who are threatened. If you have any ally that has like a reach weapon that's threatening like 5 people, that rogue's just going to be running between people, murking
Yeah,
them.
that's awesome.
Or if the rogue has a reach weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it
Yep.
fair to say that knowing that we were running after enemies, she pulled her 2 daggers out?
I think all of you would have had
Okay.
weapons out for this 100%.
Sounds great. So she's just going to spend 2 actions to get up behind this thing and then is going to do the twin takedown
Okay.
and stab at it twice. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's a 32.
That's a hit.
Whoa.
Now, you
Nice.
won't get your sneak attack damage because it's not off guard to you.
Even though I'm behind. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
There's
okay.
no facing in Pathfinder.
Yeah, listen to Lauren. 9 points of damage. 9 points of damage on the first one. Oh, that's probably a miss. That's an 18.
That's a miss. That's a critical miss.
Oh,
Oh no.
You die.
Ryan's face is great
no.
right there.
Dead.
Yeah.
And yeah, here we are.
All right. It's now its
Mhm.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And you're right there for me, Jane.
Yeah.
She
Nibble
always
dodge.
is.
Nibble
James.
dodge. Nibble
she
dodge.
always is.
Oh man, I'm trying to think about the best thing here. Do I do? Okay. There's only a single target near it. It's just upset. It's confused. It's not strategic. So here's what's it's going to start by doing this.
Just do it.
It's going to bite you with its jaws.
Nimble dodge.
Okay. 34 to hit.
That is a hit.
Is it a critical hit with the nimble dodge?
No.
Oh shit.
Dude, nimble dodge. That's
Damn.
Like, saves
Rocks.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge because that would have fucking hurt.
Swallowed whole.
What is
Yeah.
your base AC?
Do I have to tell you?
No, you don't.
I don't want to.
Okay, then
Are
no,
you
that is totally
lying?
fine.
Tell
No,
me.
it's 24.
24, yeah.
Damn.
That's really good.
So
really
barely.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, 22 points of damage
Ouch.
Yikes.
plus grab. It
Ate
will
that.
now no, it is not improved grab, so I'm gonna have to spend an action. But it will not suffer map on this athletics check. So it's gonna make a grab against your fortitude DC,
Okay. What is my fortitude?
your fortitude bonus plus 10.
Okay.
30 to hit.
That is a hit.
You are grabbed.
Not a crit. I don't know if that matters.
And so, you know what I think we're gonna do?
I think it does because I think that somebody can move you like 5
Swallow
feet or
hole?
something.
Swallow
No!
whole. I could constrict and I could wrap in coils, which lets you keep constrict and actually free up its mouth as it passes you down its body.
That's pretty cool.
But swallow whole is just such a classic
It's so
Pathfinder
good.
ability.
Sounds so
I've
bad.
always wanted
Sounds
to
like
see
a problem.
somebody actually die after being swallowed whole, and it's never happened. Maybe today's the day.
Could
Yeah.
be. Could be.
So
Jason
it
just
will-
texted me and said it's gonna be you.
It's gonna be you.
All right. all
However, weirdly enough, you also would have had time when sprinting down here to designate this as a prey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have said that. It's a new character, but you
Figured.
would have had time on the
Yeah.
sprint up to concentrate and track this thing.
Sure.
Well, actually, you could have designated the brother as soon as the brother downstairs told you that, and then that would carry over to this. So you're going to take some automatic damage as it swallows you, and that's going to be not horrible. That's going to be 22 more points of damage,
Ouch.
and you are swallowed whole.
It's probably fine.
That, however, is its whole turn. Freddy,
Freddy is going to cast a 2-action Winter's Clutch. This is a 10-foot burst within 60 feet. I'm going to hit this right on the front end of me.
Okay.
So there will be, like, right on that corner. So there'll be 10 feet of space there. So give me a reflex save, please. And so the first 10 feet on the way to us will be difficult terrain.
hey Jane, will you come over here and look at what I rolled?
No.
Is it good or bad?
It's like a natural 3 to me.
Dude, I love
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a natural 20.
It's a natural
Okay.
20.
What?
It's a natural
You got me good.
Yeah. Hate,
Okay.
Hate to tell you, but it's true.
So that the ground is still difficult terrain.
Okay.
The first 10 feet will still be difficult terrain, and then I'm going to fire an elemental blast.
Ugh, are you just having a
Yeah, I am. I really like this character. That's going to be a 27.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
I'm really liking this character.
This is not even fun. It's like,
this game sucks.
This game's
It's terrible.
Aw.
You've all played with that person before. That they're like, yeah, and then there's one thing bad. It's like, this is stupid.
This is unbeatable. I can't believe it.
Oh,
Yeah. The look we just shared. Yeah.
Roxanne, it's your
I
turn.
understand.
who's Roxanne?
So I have a
Rock! And
I have a question about one of my focus spells is called Whirling Flames.
ooh, I like
The
that name.
range is 30 feet,
sure.
and it says area up to 2
Yes.
5-foot bursts that don't overlap.
Yep.
Because this creature is huge, can I hit it with 2 of these bursts?
The
And then
damage,
deal-
the damage won't. I've been I played a
Damn,
flame
the
oracle up to
damage
level
won't.
10, and you can't hit it both. Like you can,
But it
but
wouldn't
it's
hit.
not going to hit it twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it was like 2 separate creatures, it would.
Yes.
Okay.
This is-
Ah,
this is-
Such
this
an
is
awesome
tragic.
spell.
Some of
Tragic.
the reason it's daunting to have Ryan at the table is Ryan has GM'd more than I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that call.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah.
Wow.
oh.
Oh, good throw.
That was a good throw, too.
Well, in
Like,
that case, they
ring a
both
bell.
hit.
Yeah.
And because it's in there twice, it only just like half value its reflex save.
Makes sense to me.
It jumps out of one
Brilliant.
and into the other.
I think it means it also automatically spits out anything it has swallowed whole, right?
No,
Yeah.
it actually goes deeper.
I didn't even
Towards
think
the
about
bottom.
this. When it gets to your turn, you're going to have an interesting thing going on.
So,
Shane.
so we're all like 30 feet away, you said?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So then I'm just going to I'm going to go ahead and do Whirling Flames. Reflex save again.
Cool. Let's see if I can hit that another natural 20. Natural 2. That is a...
Haha.
That's probably a failure. I'm not going to let you know what the bonus is, but it's a failure.
Well, you got to let me...
It's a 20.
Yeah, okay. It's just a fail.
Math. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It's not a critical failure. This thing has a plus 18 as I just revealed
Yeah.
on its reflex.
Oh, sad roll. Just 11 points of damage.
I mean, you're racking that shit up.
Yeah,
I know, but look at
there.
they're 3 1s.
It's so sad.
Which
That's so
will kill
sad.
one of the squares of my difficult terrain.
Oh, it'll
Because fire damage melts it.
Oh, I'm so
one square
sorry.
of that difficult
No, it's totally
terrain.
fine.
That's
so that way
awesome.
it's just, yeah.
All right. Is that your whole turn, Roxanne, or do you have anything else to do? Yeah, look, you should have seen the fucking rolls I pulled off for you to hit both your mastermind and your fucking
Yeah,
analyze weakness.
jeez.
Would anyone benefit from guidance?
I mean, you can't see Zara.
Yeah,
know.
you don't know.
Does it say you have to see her?
Most spells require line of sight.
And so I'm just like, is anyone actually gonna shoot anything?
Shoot
Yeah,
her.
I'll give
try.
Lucky
Shoot her.
guidance.
All right, Lucky, it's your turn.
All right. I mean,
Lucky, do you
I've
really
gotta-
want to be responsible for letting your friend's sister die?
Wow.
I mean, she doesn't have to know. It's fine.
You think Lucky's
You
going to
haven't-
tell
you guys
her?
haven't talked in a while. So,
I'm not going to talk if you don't.
You can just blackmail Zara again, though. So if she dies now,
that's true.
It's true.
Like he's gonna back up.
Big Lucky energy.
Naturally.
It's a classic.
Classic for a reason, as
For now.
they say.
And
Okay.
then he'll do the mastermind racket to try and get it off guard.
Nope.
Figured he'll still take a shot.
Yeah, might as well. You might crit.
got a +1.
Nope, that's a 4 on the die.
+1, though.
You have a plus 1.
18 total.
Oh, not a critical failure.
That's good.
Fib.
Okay.
Oh, can he?
Oh, yeah, no, that's it.
He'll
Well-
aid. Can he aid? Oh no, I moved. I did the
moved
yeah,
mastermind
you're good.
shot.
Yep, you're right.
All right. I mean, I got to try it. So, hey, you big fucker. Spit
Nice.
that woman out. This is command from the wand that I have.
Oh,
Now, important question here, Trent.
Yeah.
What language do you say it in?
Snake language.
Oklahoma Panhandle.
Not a thing.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Hate panhandles.
He said, yes, it is.
Don't
Shane
trigger
is
me.
vehemently anti-panhandle.
Can I ask questions?
Talk to me.
What is Aklo?
Aklo is like an underdark
Giants.
What is diabolic?
demons.
Yeah.
Or,
Demon.
yeah. Fiends
What
for
is
sure.
necral?
Undead creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll say it in common.
Okay. It doesn't seem to react to what you do.
Motherfucker.
Welcome to being a
all right.
spellcaster.
All right. So that
Spellcasters require a level of system mastery that is fascinating.
I
that
love
didn't
it.
fucking work. So
I appreciate the effort.
let's see. You're dead. So all right. We're gonna go with buzzing bites. We're gonna try.
That's one action?
Yep.
All right. Do I have to make a save?
It is a fortitude save,
Ooh, I'm
which
good at those.
I know you're gonna be good at, but what am I gonna do?
33.
Yeah, that's a crit success.
All right. Hey, Jane, how
Yeah?
many rounds of breath does Zara have?
8.
All right. So let's put this D8 up. And keep in mind, you're going to lose 1 minimum every turn. If you cast a spell or swing, you'll lose 2 that turn instead of 1.
Yeah.
This is why you
You're
always
also-
play lizard folks.
Slowed 1 while you are swallowed.
Bummer.
However, you were hastened. So you still have a full 3 actions
Cool.
inside of this. Now, let's talk a little bit about being swallowed whole. The creature is considered off guard to your attacks. You may only attack with items that have light, bulk, or lesser. And in order for you can try to just escape using an escape check. You can, however, try to cut yourself out. You have to use a piercing or slashing weapon. The downside to cutting yourself out is that there is it's called a rupture threshold. You don't know how much damage this is. You do have to successfully deal the complete rupture value or higher in what is considered a single strike.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Now, if I remember doing my research correctly, Jane, would you read your twin takedown?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
You are wielding 2 melee weapons, each in a different hand. You swiftly attack your hunted prey with each of your weapons, potentially combining their damage into a single devastating attack. Make 2 strikes against your hunted prey, 1 with each of the required weapons. If both hit the same hunted prey, combine their damage.
So in this case, that would count towards the single rupture value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you still have to hit. Hitting with 2 attacks on this creature is going to be difficult.
Right.
You do get sneak attack on all your hits, though. It is off guard to you.
Because it's like, you're not going to hit me. I ate
Well,
you.
as Trent, is it Trent or Jason that always makes the joke of like, you are off guard to the Taco Bell you ate?
Yep.
I don't know which of them has made that joke, but one of them has, and it's a very
like
good
it.
joke.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Right. And then that's different from just trying to do an escape.
Which is also at map.
What does that mean?
It is each escape attempt receives a -5.
Sure.
Cut yourself out. It's way more cool.
Yeah, it is way more cool. It's just that she has a thing, and I just don't know if it applies. So I have a feat that I just don't know if it applies to. It's called Slippery Prey, and it's if I'm making an escape. It says if you try to escape using acrobatics or athletics, you reduce the multiple attack penalty for the repeated attempts to a -4 and a -8 if you're trained in the skill, and the penalty becomes a -3 and a -6 if you're a master in the appropriate skill.
Yeah,
And I am I'm trained.
you're an expert in athletics.
But yeah, cutting yourself out is way cooler.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Plus, if it dies, then you can just pull
Yeah.
yourself out.
Right. Do a Drosharis style.
That's right.
Spoilers
All right.
for the first season if you
If
haven't
you've been
listened to
to
it.
episode 100 of season 2
Of
but
this
haven't
and haven't
listened to
listened to
season
first.
1.
That's weird. Okay, there we go. Probably not gonna make it. It's a 20.
Oh man.
Before you tell me, are you going to let that stand or are you going to re-roll it?
I don't have any patches.
Oh, never
I
fucking
can
mind
give
that.
you a patch.
I'll take it.
All right, there you
This
go.
time I'll take it.
Ooh, launch crew.
Okay, much better.
Okay, what's that total?
That's a 31.
That's a hit.
Nice.
So now go ahead and
Nice.
roll
Roll
for your second
Roll
attack.
for the
Second
second
attack,
hit.
yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
can't
let
read
me
that
double
and it
down.
is
check.
off
14.
guard to you.
That is a 26 to hit.
Ah, just barely. a miss.
So sad. But do I still do damage
Man.
on the first one at least?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
You take the
Okay,
map
okay.
on the second.
I don't think you.
Yeah, 'cause
on
it's-
twin
'cause it-
takedown, you take the map.
2 attacks for 1 action. Basically, all
Oh,
of Pathfinder is
okay,
either
okay, okay,
2
okay.
attacks
2
at
attacks,
full
1
for
action.
2 actions or 2 attacks at map for 1 action.
That's pretty.
Oh,
That's, I like it.
for
Right,
one.
right,
I
right.
see.
We'll allow it.
Right.
Nice job, Paizo.
It's 15 points of damage. Does that matter at all?
With the sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. Not enough to
That's-
rupture it, but you do 15 points of damage,
Yeah. I'll help these guys as I die.
and you're down to 6 potential rounds left. But you still have 2 more actions.
Yeah, but it costs me 2 rounds.
No. If you take action, you've already
Okay, so it's not going
spent
to
it.
cost me for every action that
Correct.
I take.
It's if you take combat actions.
Okay. Well,
Yes or no. You lose the extra
I know
round.
that this won't actually get me out of here probably, but I am just going to keep slashing at this
Yeah,
thing.
you might
Yes.
crit.
Might as well. Might as well. Nope. That's
What
a
is it?
miss.
Okay,
Natural 7, so it's a miss.
I was just wondering if it was low enough to hit the drop.
And also a miss.
Close, but not worth it.
Oh man.
All
So rude.
right. Then additionally, I remember swallow whole correctly. You will now take this. Do you think it's at the start of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
The monster attempts to swallow a creature of listed size or smaller that has grabbed or restrained in its mouth. If the creature of the maximum size is listed, can always attempt athletics, yada yada yada. Swallowed creature is slowed one, has to hold its breath.
I thought you said swolled one.
It's been in the
One.
gym.
At the end of each of its turns, you take the swallowed whole amount of damage.
Sad.
How much health you got left?
I'm not telling you.
Wow.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah. You're not the boss of me.
Oh, I lost the dice. Where'd it go?
We're never telling you.
Okay, that's going to be 17 points of damage.
Ouch.
Are you still conscious?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right, it is now this creature's turn.
Oh
With-
fuck.
Oh my god.
Someone do something.
Okay, it is going. Go ahead, please move me 30 feet to the northwest.
Oh god.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Northwest. Up
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
basically
towards
to
Jared.
Roxanne.
It's gonna
Oh,
do some like
lucky.
breath attack or something.
Okay. And then I will start its line from the top
Oh,
northeast
no.
corner and do 1,
I hate
2.
it.
We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will hit everyone except for Lucky, who's
Perfect.
outside,
Naturally.
Planned it.
as it breathes lightning from its
yeah.
mouth.
That's what I
Had
was
to see that
afraid
coming.
of.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a reflex save.
Oh, this is funny. It's
Okay, but what if I don't want to?
It's fine.
I'll take it. 27.
Oh, that's just a failure.
23.
You're just a failure.
Just a failure.
Yeah, this isn't like a melee attack, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I do appreciate that Jared's like, man, I'm glad he backed up.
It would be crazy if Lucky died in this
Yeah.
scenario.
I'm trying to avoid
Reflex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh
have that.
shit! I got to do it.
30.
For,
Supposed to be
what do you got to do it
suicide
for
No,
Flutter
no,
too?
it misses Flutter. It misses
Everybody
Flutter.
dies and you're
Oh,
just
thank
like,
God.
Flutter's
damn,
more to the
I go
south.
back to Shatter
See you
Shot.
later.
30.
Oh, you succeed.
We tried.
Nice.
I got an actual
Yeah,
19.
track.
All right, so let me just go ahead and roll. Where is this at? Just a casual. Ooh-wee. All right.
Hey, that's my line.
That's
Is
true.
it? It's mine now, motherfucker.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have to roll some more dice after
push
this.
your drop.
I've missed these drops.
There's a lot of dice over there. We're definitely dead.
I don't
Okay,
like the sounds of that.
So
Okay, so
What, do I
Tra-
take this
No,
even though I'm
no.
in its stomach?
no, so Fib and Freddy are going to take 31 points of damage.
what kind of damage is this?
Electricity.
Damn it.
And Roxanne will take 15.
Ow.
And that's its whole turn.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
It will get it back in a certain number of turns.
Okay.
All right, Freddy.
Freddy is
I mean,
going
this thing
to
is pretty close to bloodied.
cast Torrent in the Blood.
Ooh.
So in a
Like
30
it.
foot
Ooh.
a 30-foot cone.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
you've got
going
you've got a line you
to-
can hit.
And I have safe elements, so I can exclude that whatever this
Roxanne?
big guy is. No, I can no. I'm going to heal Roxanne and
Oh.
Ari for 3D,
Ari's inside of it.
Ari is not here.
but it's a cone.
True.
Sarah is.
Okay, I'll give you
Hold
that.
on, let me see. It's like a healing wave splashes across creatures in a 30-foot cone.
It's magic. I'll give it to you.
It's cleansing water, driving afflictions from the body. Okay, cool. So
Please tell me you're not hitting me with that.
No.
everybody take
Nobody
so
fucking touch me.
10
all right?
points of healing
Okay, 10
for
points.
that, and then I'm going to cast a single action.
Nice.
John.
John. Oh,
Come on.
so no, I'm actually going to because that like shuts my gate off. So this shuts my stance off.
Okay.
So the ice isn't there, but I'm going to activate my gate and cast a single action.
God, I love this game so much.
Freaking this cool. This character's cool.
Oh, come on. Natural
25.
20. That's a miss.
Damn.
Roxanne.
I'm gonna
Never get
do
tired of doing that.
Yeah,
my,
never get tired of that one.
All of you do. I can tell. I'll cut it out.
my incendiary aura, and then I just shield.
Lucky. This is why you hired a suicide squad.
Lucky just
Okay.
fades into the dark.
Just like the Homer Simpson into the bush meme.
Yeah.
No, he'll do the same. We'll try and take some shots. I am realizing though, if I fail the first one, then I can't attempt the
Yeah.
second one. So
So are you trying that?
Yeah,
Mastermind? And it's
Mhm.
plus 10, right?
for nature.
Fail on the first.
Okay.
So you got 2 actions.
He'll take a shot. Just to take a shot.
Chip that damage in.
That's a 31.
Oh shit,
Nice.
that's a fucking hit.
Nice.
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 I mean, these things can help.
5 damage,
Nice.
Hey,
You know
that's,
what?
Yeah.
I'll take
Shit.
it.
Chip
I'll
Show
take it
that thing
away.
who's boss.
and then he will. Who can he aid? Is anyone making an attack? Aid. Can I aid? Zara,
Yeah. What do you want to aid with?
an attack roll.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Giving it fingers.
Okay.
It'll be a slightly higher DC because it's just kind of a funky
That's
situation,
fine,
but 100%. Hey, Fib.
All right. I got another idea. Nobody panic. I am going
She's in there
to.
like, we're poop.
Can I do a like a check on the nature of the creature? Does that make
It's
sense?
called recall knowledge check. It'd be a nature
Yeah.
check.
It
What's your
is
bonus?
nature.
The nature.
Yeah, that's why I said the
James
nature
said that
of the
was, but
creature.
it
Clearly.
Came out
Like
sounding like such a
venom.
dick. Yeah, that's called a recall knowledge
It's called a
check.
recall knowledge, you stupid
No,
idiot.
Trent, this is a secret check. What's your bonus?
Oh damn it! That was really fucking good.
Save that deep for
11
now.
on nature.
Okay, yeah.
I also have lore occult. Does that matter?
This doesn't apply. But you, what do you
Or
want to know?
Curse lore, actually.
What are you interested in
I
know?
want to know what, like the. I don't know. Like, is it what type of creature is it? Does that make sense?
It's a beast.
Okay,
I'll let you know it's beast and electricity. Essentially, are the tags on it.
sure. Okay. Then from the staff again, we're going to cast Stupefy.
Ooh,
So I need another will save.
that's pretty good. 32.
Oh, that's a crit success.
Mm.
And that's my turn.
Cool.
Thanks.
Zara.
Oh no, I
Sarah,
didn't want to do
Sarah.
this. Okay,
How
well,
many patches are still around the table?
I've won.
I've
got
won.
it's
one.
okay. It's
Wow.
okay, guy.
Yeah,
This is what she's for.
We haven't had enough roleplay opportunities to get more.
I know.
All right. Are you
Okay.
going to attack?
Yes.
First things first. Go ahead and roll that assist.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to put this at 18 as the DC.
Okay, yeah, it's a 31 again.
You
So
are
chill.
an expert in this, so you get a +2 on your first attack roll, Jane.
Okay, +2 on the first attack roll. Twin takedown. Ugh. Not great. Stop playing the truck.
So good.
It's a 25.
It's like I'm back
Even
home
with
in
the
Hawaii.
+2
Even
from
with
Jared?
the +2 from Jared, it's a 25.
Yeah, it's a miss.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, we'll just do it again.
Well, you get the second attack. It's all part of twin takedown.
I can't see anything over here.
You can roll this on the table if that would help.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like they always go flying off over there.
So what?
I flick them back to
That's
you.
true. Lauren pushes him back
Roll
like
him
a
in here.
cat.
Roll them in here.
It's so loud. There's
It's
no
worth
good
it.
options around here. Okay.
Do you want a dice?
Uh,
I can go get you a dice tray.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Just let this character die in the belly of the beast, okay?
Oh,
No,
we
I'm
are.
just kidding. You will. No big deal. That's a 21, so.
That's also a miss.
womp.
They've got 2 more actions now.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep stabbing at it because
I
I feel
wish-
like that's what you would do if you were stuck inside a monster.
I wish we could make it sick. So it would
I know.
wretch.
I was thinking that too.
The
but
right
20?
crit will do
I
it.
don't got
Miss.
anything.
Crit. Not a crit miss, but a
Yeah,
miss.
miss.
Okay.
Womp
Now
womp.
it's turn.
Welcome back, Jane.
Thanks.
I think, okay.
I'm
so
a personality hire, okay?
it's going to move down to the south. It's just going to basically plug in so that it has Roxanne right to the north of it and everyone else just to the west of it as it moves kind of south and gets itself stuck in. So that'll be one action to move in there.
Wow.
Ish.
I got a bad feeling about this.
No, all the way down in.
Okay. Like here?
Don't you harm
Yeah.
my buddy.
And so I think I think you've hit it with a lot of fire, Roxanne. So it will do let's do a Jaws on you.
No.
No.
Ooh, not great. 22 to hit.
Hold on.
You have a shield up.
I have a shield. To figure out what that means.
Plus 1 to AC.
Yeah.
And you can
Have
choose
you-
as a reaction to expend it to soak
Oh,
some
and it was
damage.
a 22 to hit?
Yeah.
Miss.
Nice.
Wow, there we go.
Well, it'll follow up then with an additional attack.
No.
Final action. Maps coming into play. 21 to hit.
Miss.
That was a lucky fucking turn.
Okay.
Freddy.
Oh,
It's
Freddy,
gonna get
that's
a
me.
fucking fire.
Freddie is going to. Shit, I didn't have my stance activated. That'd have been real cool.
Five Nights
Trip it
at
up.
Freddy's.
I'm going
Five
to.
Nights at Freddy's.
I like the little musical number we got going.
I'm going to move
I'm a big
To the
FNAF
north.
fan.
Okay.
and put me, I think, 6 squares is on the east, or just put me right on the east
Yeah.
to the north.
Oh, you gonna
North
flank this,
and
John? Or Talk-
Um,
so you're moving? You're running up to the northeast. What's your goal? What's the intent here, Ryan?
yeah, let's flank.
Okay.
And then. Nah, it's going to be right. Yeah, wherever with Fib, if I can flank it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. Perfect.
Okay.
Then
So
I'm
you
going
run around to the other side, flanking it with Fib.
hmm Then I'm going to shing, grow a icy knife out of my hand.
Like Assassin's Creed sort of
Yep,
style.
exactly.
Shunk.
And I'm going to
Cool.
slash it twice. I've given this weapon the, what's the trait that makes the map less?
Agile.
I've given it the
Yeah,
agile
yeah.
trait because I'm allowed to. Yay rules. And I'm going to roll 2 attacks.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on, natural 20. Have we had any
Hold
natural
on.
20s outside of me
I
today?
had
Yes.
that one's not going to
Okay.
go.
So
Oh.
annoying.
Dude,
Natural.
in the box, though.
Come on, Ryan, really
Okay,
trying.
all right.
27.
Because it's
Flanking.
off guard, that hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Get
Yes.
him.
So here's 3d8.
I shouldn't give. I almost just give out a patch for it being like
13.
way to off guard it. Here's a patch that I
points.
didn't.
Second attack.
Oh come on, you're putting some damage on this sucker.
Miss.
Okay, Roxanne. See how I didn't do it that time?
You almost did.
I almost did. You could hear it.
You considered it.
I could hear it.
You could hear it building. Roxanne. Just a normal Roxanne.
Yeah, let's use my last fireball of
Do
the
it.
day.
Oh, crap.
No, I should be able to.
Just tag it from the
If I
south.
position it from the south, only the little top of part of the fireball would
Wow.
just hit him.
All right. All right.
Lauren's the best at what she does.
Yeah.
Does it hit Ari?
Is it? Ari's not here.
Also, that Ari is not
You
here.
leave Ari alone.
Oh, yeah. Does
But
it hit?
inside, yes, it
Does
does.
it hit Ari's
Ari is
sister?
happily drunk in a
Wait,
tavern in
I have to roll.
Shattershield.
I have to roll a save, right?
Yeah, you do.
But she's got
Yay!
Natural 1.
Oh,
Nice.
you-
How does it
my
feel?
This is
God.
huge.
So it
12d6.
doubles, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I roll again, or do I just double what I
it.
rolled?
The rules say double, but rolling more dice is fun. But
That's
it's up
true.
to you.
I just want just in whatever internal consistency feels like for you for today's recording session.
I don't have any consistency. I don't know.
Then roll more dice.
All
Rolling
right.
dice is fun.
Yep.
So this.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Actually, Lauren is quite good at math. I'm just filling time while she adds a lot of dice. on top of dice.
35 points of
Nice.
fire damage.
Love to see it.
That's
And it's
the
on
And-
your aura,
total.
right?
And you're in my aura, so you're going to get 3d4 persistent fire damage
Awesome.
on your
Nice.
turn.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that's
Shield.
huge.
And then I shield.
Shield. Boom. That came in handy last time.
Yeah.
Lucky, this thing just got hit by a fucking fireball.
Dun, 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 dun. See, now that we will never stop doing.
That is funny. That is objectively funny. I don't care who you are.
Well, sadly, I'm out of fireballs, so, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next
Lucky's
time.
up. Fib is
Worth his
on
way.
deck.
If I
as they
survive.
say.
Yeah. I ain't got much to do.
Can always poke it.
No, I can't because it's going to kill me if I do.
Didn't you have something with fire damage?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Roll my mastermind racket.
Okay. Okay. Success on the mastermind racket.
Oh, okay. Hacking.
Are you just doing the mastermind racket?
Yeah, because I moved,
Oh, okay.
so I can't do all of it.
Also, would you like to know anything?
Did its mom love it?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
What movies did it sneak off to watch as a child?
Nice.
Anaconda.
How often can it use this this
one,
breath
good.
weapon thing?
You think it's probably a D4 recharge.
Okay,
So it's
so it could be
coming up.
any moment now.
Yep.
Any minute.
Yeah.
Got it. Attack.
Jane's just looking.
rolling
I was
good
looking
over
for the
here.
little
Yeah, I
tracker
see
of how
them.
much time.
Rolling rocks. That is 33 to hit.
Oh, to hit? That's a
Yeah.
hit. I was like, that's a lot of damage.
No,
Well
no,
done.
no,
Yeah,
to
33
hit.
to hit, and it's off guard to you.
Okay. Damage incoming.
Okay.
I like really respect that Jared uses the Pathbuilder app on his phone, but it also is just something I can't do at the screen. It's just like I need lots of screen real estate.
12 damage.
Oh, that's some solid fucking damage. It's looking rough.
So moved. Master my racket attack done.
Fib.
Okay. I am going to cast Ignition as a melee strike since it's right next to me.
Oh, and you can, yeah. It's off guard to you too.
Yeah, so we're going to give it a shot here.
Take it home, Fib.
I have no idea what's about to.
You block that axe blow.
That is a 20.
Okay.
3.
That's a miss.
What was that? Is it a 16 on the die?
15, yeah. Plus 8, I think, with like swinging this staff.
No, it's still a spell attack.
Yeah, still a spell attack bonus.
Oh,
So that should be like a 27.
yeah.
That's a hit then.
It's a hit.
Okay. Which is D6 is correct.
I'll just play your character for the
Yeah,
rest of the day.
that'd be great.
Now, don't forget about dangerous sorcery.
Don't forget about. Hey, that was against me.
So the thing is,
I
on
named the whole
the,
episode
Wow.
after you.
I know you did.
so Hero Lab is incorrect then because it's not
It's a spell attack roll.
I understand, but it's not like in the use and play. It's just showing the basic stat block instead of my character.
Maybe you should
stat
come over
block
to
for it.
Path Builder.
Maybe so. Maybe that's
Dude,
the ignition that broke the beast's back.
I'll pay for your guys'
It's a bet here's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will throw
that?
crumpled dollar bills at you.
Yeah.
6 of them
Third
until you can
level's
afford it.
3d6, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, for ignition?
Yeah.
Because it's a cantrip, right? It
It's a
auto levels
cantrip,
up.
Auto levels. It's 3d6.
See, why is it?
No, that's melee damage. Are you hitting it in melee?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is-
okay, never mind. Then
yeah.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. Sorry.
4 damage.
4.
Yep.
Okay.
1, 1, into 2.
But it is fire damage, correct?
It is.
And Incendiary Aura says you surround yourself with combustible aura. Each time a creature within the emanation takes fire damage, it catches on fire, taking 2d4 persistent fire damage, and then heightened it's 3d4.
Unfortunately, that doesn't stack and it doesn't hit till the
Ah,
end.
Yeah.
boo.
But if there were multiple enemies in it and Trent hit a different enemy inside of your aura, that one would also catch on
That'd
fire.
be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Noted.
Zara
It's still
Vex,
good.
Womp womp.
can you hit it?
Probably
'Cause you're down
not.
to 2. After this, you have one more turn before you die of suffocation.
That would be such a bummer.
And it's like insta.
That would really,
Yeah.
that'd really be sad.
Yeah.
We won't know you're dead until we get you out either.
Well, and you'll also
We're
take
trying.
an additional swallow whole damage at the end of this turn.
Right. So
it's
I'm
pretty
still
beat
just
up.
gonna try to.
It's
Yeah.
going to take burn damage.
Gonna try to
It
do
is.
it.
At the
Okay.
end of its turn, but Jane will take the swallow whole damage at the end of
Right,
her
right.
turn.
And
this
if
creature's
I
still
go
alive.
down, do I just automatically suffocate?
Yes, and die instantly.
It's probably gonna happen.
And there's no way to like heal her.
we got a rules guy over there is checking it out.
Yeah.
Producer
right.
Jason.
Producer Jason. You know
has been
what?
swallowed whole a
Let's-
lot.
Let me just say, let's just go out with a bang, right? Twin takedown. Let's
Yeah.
All
go.
right.
Hit it. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. 38.
What?
Whoa.
38?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a critical hit.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
38?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Natural 19.
That would do it.
Damn.
Come on, that's
Wait,
gonna be
If it's
good.
plus 19.
34. 34.
Natural
Or 34.
19.
34.
Oh, so not a crit.
Sorry.
Oh,
yeah, not a crit.
Damn it.
No,
Got
no,
excited.
no, go to your second attack.
Still
Oh, right,
awesome.
right, right. I
attack,
still have to
attack.
do that because then I
Come
can
on,
combine.
come on.
the
Nat of 20,
damage.
nat of 20. I can't speak. Not a 20.
Patch.
Come on,
What a
Ari.
hero. Come on,
What a
natural
hero.
20.
Ari's not here.
Natural 20.
There.
Come on,
Zara.
Zora.
It's worse than before.
Another patch?
Patch it.
All right.
Do it.
All
Do
right.
it,
And if
come
it doesn't
on.
work, it's not meant to be. Okay.
Oh, come on.
22.
That's a miss. But let's go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
You could roll really high damage.
Okay.
The highest damage.
15 points of damage.
It's not enough to rupture it,
Okay.
but it is enough to kill it.
Oh my god! Do I still die even if it's also dead?
No, because as it's dead, you can pull yourself out of its body
We
out,
can
like through the
pull you out
mouth.
as well.
Gross.
And
So gross.
Typically, when something dies,
Oh my
its
God.
bowels clear anyways.
Yeah. So maybe, she's
And
like,
you
I
were like,
wish.
You grabbed its mouth and then
I
it
wish
died,
I
and you just
was-
got sucked the other way.
Evacuated.
Worse than just
Yeah.
dying,
Yep.
honestly.
Also,
He
we
died.
said this thing is like 40 feet long, so
Yeah.
that's a long.
It was like a
shoot.
stinky slip and
Take a
slide.
look.
Crawl out the front.
That's terrible. That's
We said
terrible.
its bowels
I
were
hate this.
evacuated.
Actually, she stabs herself.
It
no,
falls on
keep her
Fib.
alive.
So we've already run a long episode. So
Oh,
it dies.
God.
This is a special. These are special elves anyway. So let's just do a quick little bit. How long from this moment do we see the next scene for your character, Lucky? And what is it? What do we see for Lucky how much later? Then we'll just go clockwise around.
I actually think he would just talk to the group
Okay.
here and just say, well done. If you need refuge, Shadow Shield is available. You have political immunity from your crimes.
I didn't commit no crimes.
Whoa,
I was-
yeah?
I was
And
definitely. That was
I have more information for you if you choose to come visit.
Nah, just kidding.
Now let's just do a quick round table. How far in the future? Just give me a quick scene and how far from now this scene is.
This is probably just like a couple of days.
Yeah, perfect.
In
I'm talking
Shad,
like
yeah.
hours, days, sort
Yeah,
of short
just
jump.
like not even like maybe probably sleep, get cleaned up, maybe stay the day, and then head to Shatter Shield.
So the next shot is just
Yeah.
Freddy
Yeah.
heading south to Shatter Shield.
Yeah, Freddy heading south to Shatter Shield.
We're going to come back to you last.
Political immunity
sure.
is valuable.
Roxanne, when's the next time we see any little snippet of you?
I mean, I think you first see her. She goes back into town, maybe tries to see if there's any like illicit trading going on here. Can she
Sure.
score any drugs while she's here?
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of people moving through. Maybe something new's on the market. She doesn't know.
Ari
but-
took out our drug ring already.
That's true. That is true.
But she is very excited to the fact that she can just get like a lot of money paid off by going to Shatter Shield and get immunity. So she's like, oh yeah, I'm sure there's some sexy someone's waiting over in Shatter Shield. So she just sees who she can, coerce into
Don't.
giving her a ride.
Arthur's gonna be like, no, please leave me alone.
Arthur's like, I'm so scared.
What's Arthur's cha?
It's high.
Oh, is
Uh,
it?
He's
What?
somewhat charismatic.
Yeah, I think
It's a
yeah,
chance.
The
Yeah,
most
check, but
charismatic
yeah.
person is Jonas.
Oh, that's true.
Smooth talker.
The
She makes-
canonically hot Jonas.
Canonically hot.
Canonically
Canonically hot
true.
Jonas, who gets his girl stolen every single time. Every time Jonas is like, I'm gonna chat up Elga. Elga's like, I'm gonna get with Lucky. Jonas was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna chat up an Aldori sister, and Arthur was like, I'm gonna hook up with one, but I don't know which.
So what's the next
They
time we
will
see,
definitely bang then.
what's the next time you see Zara?
So I think that the next time would maybe be a few weeks down the road.
Okay.
And I think that seeing her in, like, she is going to sneak into Shatter Shield and even sneak into, like, Lucky's office, maybe. Or, like, maybe Lucky comes in one day and she's just sitting there and she's like, I am not staying. I don't know, like, she comes to, like, make sure. She's like, there's no amount of political immunity you could give me that would, keep me safe from our mother. So she's just coming to make sure, like, we're squared away. She doesn't want Ari to see her there. She's like, I'm getting in, I'm getting out.
All right.
And then she's gonna dip. She's not gonna stay in Shatter Shield. She's like, I'm out of here.
And our final, last one. What do we see from Fib?
I think we see from Fib that he's walking back, or he's riding back with Lucky to Shatter Shield. And then instead of what you would expect of, like, grabbing a house or whatever, kind of waiting by, I think the camera sort of pans across the city and then starts going down, sort of beneath the ground. And we're in that chamber underneath the
Town
building.
hall.
Yeah. And we see Fib tied up with a wrap around his mouth.
Oh.
Tune in next week to find out more about the future of Shatter Shield.
Oh, snap.
Hey,
Dang.
Ari, I met your sister.
The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Want to support us? Check us out at patreon.com/live to die pod. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more.